Hi, I'm Harlan.
Birdie. Zen.
Wilkes.
And I'm your DM, Shane. Welcome to Venture Forth. Previously. Listen to me saying previously.
Ooh.
I don't know what that was.
That was the worlds colliding.
Crazy. Previously, 4 members of the CrownLink crew were sent on a mission to guide the son of General Iregloom, Shoka Iregloom, across the border of the war into Coldcrest Outpost. They were given a safe transport, safe as could be expected in these conditions, with Pristus Heaps, a well-known merchant who trades in oddities and rarities and is frequently crossing these border lines without too much trouble. On their route, they encountered many difficulties, some of which were inside of the cart themselves. They met some mysterious characters. They encountered on the road some undead creatures that were eating corpses in pits. Birdie very heroically leapt from the cart to pull Oxian, Nightborn, and a yet unnamed Kaldurian soldier from the heaps to bring them on board to Lucy the Machine Horse, this cart that Pristus is driving along this route. As you all put this unnamed dwarf into a compartment in the cart to hide him, the Machine Horse and this cart you're all aboard, we were spied by what appears to be a troop of Ondalian soldiers on patrol on this route from Addersfeld to Coldcrest. So where we left off, you saw the lead soldier of this group shouting, "Oh there! Oh dear!" You hear from this group of soldiers as they're approaching a little bit more quickly. "Is that Pristus Heaps? Oh, my reputation precedes me." You can see that among the faces of these soldiers, there's about 6 of them, including the one in the front.
So 7 total.
6 total.
Okay.
You can see that most of them are would appear to be common infantrymen or cavalrymen, I suppose. They aren't wearing any sort of special armor. They're rather mundanely equipped. They are, however, better equipped, and their equipment is better maintained than any of those soldiers you've seen in Addersfeld proper. Even most of the folks that you saw just outside of Addersfeld. These appear to be, for lack of a better word, real soldiers. At the front of them is a stern-faced human man, mid-40s, gray stubble, a thick, dark brow, and very, very short brown hair. And his armor is extremely well kept and bears some markings of rank upon it. "I am Captain Tristan Goldheart of General Cade's Stridebreaker platoon. It's not safe on these roads, Mr. Heaps. You should head back to Addersfeld before you get hurt." At this, Pristus gives you all a wide eye and looks back to Tristan. "Oh, but I have a very important delivery," and he begins to open the compartment that has the boots in it that he did before. "Who are these people in your cart?" Just a bunch of transients trying to make it back home to..." "They can explain themselves, Mr. Heaps, can't they?" "Quite a few dwarves on board for a bunch of Ondalians."
Oh.
While the soldiers were talking, if I could, as I heard them approach and were aware that they're there, the second that happens,
Yeah.
I want to So I had this ready, and in a way that only someone who is hyperactive can, I reach my hand into my component pouch, and I take a piece of tree gum, and I shoot it in my mouth like super lightning fast. And with my other hand, I pluck an eyelash out of my eye, and I blow a bubble, and then I poke the eyelash into the bubble, and then I pop it right over Shoka, and I go, stay close, and if you can, stay behind me. And as I do so, and the bubble pops over Shoka, he becomes invisible.
No way.
Ooh.
Wow. Cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
And blink and you miss it. Like all of a sudden he's there, and then the next second Shoka's not.
Where'd I go?
Oh, you're right here. But people can't see you now. Ooh.
Wow.
Right? So cool. But please stay close to me, okay? I want to make sure you're safe. I don't want you running off like out there. You know?
Ajala taught me how to do some things, but this is crazy.
If you think this is cool, you should see my spell book later. Okay, we have to be quiet now, though. I think they're gonna check inside.
And as you look up, it does seem that there's quite a bit of scrutiny being applied, not to you specifically, but to the whole cart, as these soldiers begin to fan out around the cart, circle it, and it seems that Captain Goldheart is sort of looking toward you all to explain yourselves as to what you're doing here.
Evening?
It's afternoon.
Oh boy.
What could I do to help?
Well, you could begin by explaining what all these people are doing here aboard this cart.
Oh, can't speak for everyone here, but I'm just a simple traveler. Just making my way across Elbor.
And what excites you about traveling into the war itself?
I'm not so much traveling into the war, I'm just simply trying to get through it. Aren't we all?
That's very poetic. But where are you headed?
Caldor. In general, I just never been there. Just like to see it before you strong folk take it out.
It is highly unsafe for citizens of Ondale to go into Caldor at the moment.
Oh, I need to go there, so is that illegal?
I would not allow it if it were up to me.
But it's not, is it?
I would mind your tone. And you see that as he says this, all of the guards are looking at you, and their hands are very, very ready to pick up their crossbows.
Did not mean any offense. Just, it's been a long day, and I'd just like to get to my destination. Please.
He's really sleepy.
What of you then?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go see my sister because our mom, this war has been really tough on everybody, huh? So my mom died, and she left us with this book, and I really don't know what it's about, and I flipped through my spell book really, really fast, and it's just like it's really colorful and weird, like there's not words written in it. But this is really precious family heirloom. Sister sent me a letter, so now I have to go to... My sister lives in Oakenspire. I honestly don't even want to go, but I mean, our mom's gone now, so it's kind of up to me.
Again, it is highly discouraged for Ondalian citizens to cross the border.
Uh-huh.
You're willing to take this risk for your sister.
It was my mom's, that was the last thing she said to me, so yeah.
How beautiful. He looks to you, Birdie. And you?
I'm just traveling for fun.
Does this look fun to you?
It's not my typical idea of fun, But, sometimes you just gotta switch it up, I guess. And this seems like a great change of pace.
I see.
Uh-huh.
And you?
I was hired to protect her while she's having fun.
Yeah, we're together.
Right. How about you? I'm Kid Clevercleave, and I'm going to die my collection.
I forget there's other people in this.
Other people. Roll my eyes.
That's interesting. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Yeah, well, there's something stuck in the blood of people up in Bradford, and I'm gonna go deal with it. Terrific. He looks over to Everett. Yeah, I'm just headed to the Venville Rise. Just trying to make my fortune. You look pretty well equipped. Why aren't you fighting for us? He gives a sort of like sly smile. I try to keep my hands out of other people's business. Very well. And you? Oh, I'm writing a book about the war. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, could I trouble you for a quote?
Oh, jeez.
Maybe if you annoy them a lot.
No.
I feel like everybody else is going to distract them, and so they're not going to worry about our terrible answers. And we'll just move on, right?
Writing a book, huh? Yes. I want to get real people's stories. And at this, Goldheart rides his horse slowly over to the side where Adie's sitting, and he holds out his hand. And Adie sort of timidly hands her book over to him, and he quickly throws the book to one of the other soldiers, who takes it and puts it away in his bag. This is fucking war, girl. The time for words has passed. I assure you, Captain, there's nothing afoot here. Yes, nothing afoot, Pristis. Just a packed cart full of dwarves trying to cross into Caldorian territory. We're going to Bradford, my good captain. I can send you a letter from there, and if you don't hear from me, you can put out a warrant for my arrest. Is that before or after you tell that witch Iregloom every detail about our defenses? I would like you all to collectively make a deception check.
Ooh. This will be fine.
Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna let you roll first.
We're going one at a time, please.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Go right.
I rolled. I got a 23.
23!
Nice. I got a deception 12.
12.
It's not high.
23,
Okay.
12.
It's a cool dice, though.
Thank you. It's really sharp.
Wish
I
it
like
worked
it.
better.
Yes, it distracts me from the stress
It
of.
cuts me physically
Of
and,
the thing.
and emotionally. Sorry.
Yes. That is a 9 total.
9,
Right, that's not
9,
bad.
12, 23,
19.
19.
Mhm.
I'm concentrating on my spell.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
As he looks over you all, there's a thin tension in the air. It feels like it is a pulled taut rubber band. Let me explain why we're here. We fight Caldor every day in the General's Trench, but sometimes some of them get past us. So we've made a habit of backtracking these roads, this being the only safe road to Addersfeld, and we are often successful in finding and capturing these stragglers. No, I'm not inclined to let you move on, but I could be convinced if by any chance some of you had some information that I would find useful.
Oh, I getcha. And I'm gonna reach my hand out to shake his.
He does not take your hand.
Oh, well, I thought you wanted information. You had to shake my hand to get the information. Don't you know how this works?
I don't think you know how this works.
Oh, no.
Okay, well. And I sit back down.
Do you have anything to say?
Well, yeah, but you have to shake my hand.
Why would I have to do that?
I roll my eyes and I look to Bernie. I'm like, it's just full of people who don't know how this works today.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it.
What about some information that's shinier?
He knows how it works.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Yeah, you don't like me out there. Terrible. That would have been better.
Yeah, but
9.
That's
You
not
have a
terrible. What do you mean?
I don't do the talking.
That wasn't
Isn't
good.
that apparent from last?
I
tried it. He didn't like my handshake, so
Oh, jeez.
So I know how
He
to
said
do it.
yeah.
He said, give them money and they'll shut up.
I
Mostly.
tried to give him money.
We're about to fight guards. This
Yep.
is gonna be bad.
You do see this the rising as it does seem that this captain likes you all less and less as the time moves forward. Come on, Captain. We're just a bunch of random, quite frankly, fucking losers. Just trying to get out of Hundale. Just let us
Hey.
pass. And as Everett says this, you hear from the compartment underneath the cart. And at this, all of the guards draw their swords.
Well, let's all calm down.
What's that?
I coughed.
Make a deception check.
Oh no.
Hey.
Was that good? Was it good?
Yes, it is. It's that's a total of a. Let's see if I can do math.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Oh jeez.
21.
21.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you sick?
I'm not sick, but sometimes when I breathe in like weird smells.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay. Or like one time I smelled a rose and it like I sneezed really hard. It kind of there's like an itch in my. Does your throat ever get itchy?
They've got a condition, you know. It's kind of rude that you'd be pointing it out like this, actually.
I mean, I'm not open, or I'm not open to talking about it.
But I mean,
So
like it's a
that's the
condition that they
It is.
have.
I live with
yeah.
it. So is that what you're asking?
be respectful.
I just a moment ago you wanted to shake my hand, and
I
now
still
I'm
wanna
finding
shake
out
your
that you're
hand.
ill.
Yeah.
There's something going around.
Oh.
Yes.
Ew.
War has a way of bringing the worst out of people, sickness included. So mind yourselves. And you see that the guards begin to sheathe their swords once again. Don't do anything foolish, Priestess. Of course not. A lovely day. And you do, you seem to, you're a man of discerning taste because I have a good day, Priestess. As Priestess is like putting the drawer back away of the stuff. And the cart successfully moves on past this.
I coughed.
Yeah. I did.
It worked.
Nice.
Sometimes being annoying pays.
Hey, I mean, I know that.
Hey, he doesn't know you.
You know me.
And you are proceeding now, and you see up ahead that this body of water, you've now basically caught up to this body of water that you've sort of seen ahead. And you notice that where you are accustomed to seeing the spring, there's a southern spring of the Shadow Zeb River that sort of is just south of where the Shadow Timberland begins. That appears to have been dammed. And the water has been redirected back into this reserve, this sort of man-made reserve that is sort of very hastily crafted, that is leaking water out onto the land itself. It's a very sort of marshy land. This water is not very appealing, but you do see that this dam, as you look up ahead, it does seem that the water on the other side of it is completely gone. And that this seems to be some sort of tactical move.
Oh.
Ah.
They're kind of using it as like a way to blockade themselves from, yeah.
And yeah, the forest itself is just flooding a little bit coming out of this. You can see it's not very well built
Okay.
structure.
I don't really want to be the one to do it, but should we maybe check on the guy coughing in the undercarriage?
Not yet. I don't know. I want to put some distance between us. And then I look to Oxian. You owe me.
I owe you?
Did you hear the guy that you saved cough?
Boy.
What does that have to do with
It would have
me?
screwed all of us over. Do you understand that? If that guy had figured out who was underneath the
I'm not
carriage,
sure what you want from me. I'm
a favor.
all right.
A favor.
What kind of favor?
That depends on the scenario.
So
An
You-
indeterminate favor to be
Uh,
cashed in at any time. Mm-hmm.
all right.
Yep. Now you shake my hand, and I reach my hand down.
Oh, boy.
Okay. He sort of looks to Bernie for like, is this a good idea?
I'm gonna just put a hasty thumbs up. It's okay. I think.
He shakes your hand. Harlan.
We have an agreement. But yeah, I think we should put some distance between us and the soldiers before we even think about checking on
Yeah,
Mick. His? I don't know this person's
we
name.
don't know.
You
it.
don't know.
No.
You just were like, I'm gonna save people. You pulled a birdie.
Well, I don't call it pulling a birdie.
That's what I'm gonna call it now. Yeah, it's definitely what I'm gonna call it now.
helping people. Oh, okay.
That's what I do when I travel around and I look for people in need and I try to help them. Like, this time I was a bit overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were.
Have you slayed many dragons?
No, have you?
No, but he has. Oh, sorry, but they have.
Yeah.
Kit just nod.
Like a cool.
Just a cool nod. Yeah.
I'm surrounded by. I would like to look and see how much distance we have made. We're moving. Have we made distance from the soldiers? How far can we still see them, or are they gone now?
You can just see them,
Okay.
but you're making pretty good distance.
And now that the long eve is over, I would like to judge what's our travel time looking like? Like, how far have we gone? How far do we have to go? Do we need to set up shop for the night, or are we going to make it to Cold Crest before the night is before the day's over?
It's looking a little bit past midday at this point. You're making decent time. It ideally would be going faster, but you will probably make it to Cold Crest by nightfall at this rate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we can still see him off distance there. Once we can't, though, we check him out then.
I agree.
This is what I was afraid of. I don't know if that's the last time we'll have that kind of interaction.
Yeah, I will also say, Harlan, it was your job
Yeah.
to keep an eye out
Yeah.
for potential problems, and you did fail at that, didn't you? So maybe be a little bit kinder to this gentleman here, because it's also your fault that we almost got caught.
Well, they did also turn the kid invisible.
And for the first time, that W is talking to me, you see a little frustration peek through, and I kind of clench my jaw. Yeah, okay, W. I'll keep a better eye out. You're right.
Let's get back to it then.
Thanks, Birdie.
Yeah. Man, why you gonna be so mean?
I love it.
As you're having this conversation, the soldiers disappear from view. You do once again start to smell that smell.
If they do disappear, I will give a nod to Zen. If I can not see them anymore, be like, might be a good time.
Can I go check them out?
Oh, you're saying Mr. Pristis?
Yeah, Pristis.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. And he pulls a little lever, and the compartment pops open.
How are they looking?
Yeah.
Make a medicine check.
Are they conscious? Or are they passed out still?
Do we know?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a 3.
3.
Okay, we have no idea.
Hard
Good
to
roll.
say.
They're dead.
They did. They seem sort of semi-conscious. It's very hard to tell. They're very, very injured. It's hard to tell like what their primary injury is based on just the sheer amount of they're covered in dirt and blood from being in this pit, and it's very hard to tell like where they are most injured. But they do seem not to be dead.
Okay.
They're not dead.
Great.
Birdie,
Yeah.
do you think maybe tie him up and wake him up?
Yeah,
The old time wake?
I can do that. Yeah, no, the old time wake. I got it. I'm gonna take out some rope and bound his hands and
You
legs.
are, despite like, it seems to you that Oxyan might have stopped you from doing this, except every time he sort of like inches forward to do that, he looks over to Harlan and like regrets it and sort of sits back down. So you're able to do this pretty easily.
Oof. You've made an enemy.
And once he's all tied up, I will again lay on hands. I'll do it for real this time. And meditate
Man.
divinity through myself, and I'll throw 10 hit points.
Wow.
Oh, you're kind today.
From this, the dwarf pops into livelihood.
Right.
This appears to have revitalized them immensely. Some of the color comes back into his cheeks. He's got this gristly gray beard, but he seems, even though he's a little older, this brings a lot more color into him, and you can see that some of even the shape of his head as it was begins to sort of reform into what was sort of struck in combat, and some of the places where the blood was fresh on his armor, it seems to become less damp, and you've put a lot of life force back into this dwarf. Where am I? Why am I tied up? Oh,
We just want to make sure you're not going to hurt us.
is this Ondale?
No.
This
Kinda?
is Lucy.
He's right.
What are we doing?
You know, that's a really good question.
Yeah. Do we know?
We're figuring it out.
Yeah, kind of.
It's all right. You're all right. You can hear Oxyan. He's sort of like trying to poke his head for it, but he's being very sort of timid about it.
Go. And I like let him pass.
Oxyan stoops down and starts to just like take the dwarf by the hands. You're all right. I found you in a pit. Oh. You lost.
What'd you lose?
The fight
Oh.
is on. We're not in Ondale.
I mean, I'm not great with geography. So we left Addersfeld and then we came across you and now we're going towards Birdie, where are we going?
We're
going
Where
to
are we going?
Crest.
Thank you, W.
We're going to Coldcrest. Dude.
Yeah, we're going to Coldcrest. Is that Borders? I don't know.
Is Addersfeld still standing?
I mean, it's kind of empty right now, but it's still standing.
Okay, you're going to Coldcrest. Oh. And he like leans his head back into this compartment that he's stuffed into. Well, thank you. You saved me.
Don't thank me. Thank Birdie. Birdie pulled Birdie. Birdie
Well-
did the good thing. Birdie saved your life.
I didn't want to save your life, let's be clear. I wanted to save his life, and I'm going to point at the other
But by
guy.
proxy, she saved your life.
Because he
I
wanted to
saved
save
your life.
your life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he actually did the healing. So.
Yeah.
Why are we pointing fingers about helping?
Because I don't want responsibility for him. No offense.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you're having this conversation, you can hear the cart begin to slow to a crawl.
Mm.
And you see a look of concern on Priscus's face, and you follow that look to in front of the road, where across from the riverbank there's some sort of scattered debris of what were some fishing huts, and the every sort of sign of civilization on this path has sort of been dematerialized, for lack of a better word. And you see square in the middle of the road is a creature that very much looks like what you saw in the pit, but bigger.
Oh, no.
And the black holes that were the eyes of the other one, these ones have pupils. There's a sort of intelligence in the eyes of this creature.
Oh, no.
And you can see that it has sort of locked eyes with Pristis in a way. As it stands sloped quadrupedally, glaring at them, it rises up to its full height. And you, as it makes this sound, you start to hear a pitter-patter
A pitter-patter?
of some other creatures
No.
climbing out from the riverbed and from the nearby trees.
I could not.
Point of order. Invisibility lasts an hour.
Okay.
From the time that we have left, the soldiers has an hour.
Okay.
Has an hour passed.
No.
Okay, so
Probably.
there's still
Has 10 minutes passed?
I would still.
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry.
I'm still tracking where
Choka
Choka is and keeping a very keen awareness of his presence while he's.
You
still
can
visible.
feel him clutching your clothes. Like he is just stayed since he's turned invisible. He hasn't moved.
I'm gonna
Amazing.
reach out, squeeze his hand, and let him know he can hold my hand.
he takes your hand.
Yeah.
Prestis, how fast can this thing go?
It's built for comfort, not for speed.
So we're fighting.
Yep.
I suppose we are. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Okay. Not.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Wait.
Are you picking which dice to use?
Shh. Don't.
Okay. It's
high.
important. I support you.
Yeah,
Just roll
just
high.
roll high.
That's not what I told you to do,
I
Arlen.
You
blame
failed.
your dice tray. It's on you.
Oh.
Because I have been rolling so bad.
Russell.
Oop.
Wilkes,
Yeah,
Initiative.
I got a 16.
16. Okay. Zen,
I got a 13.
13. Christmas. How do you work technology? I don't know the answer. Thanks.
That can't be true.
It's
That
not.
literally can't be true.
Birdie.
I got a 19.
Damn, y'all crushing it on this initiative.
Yeah.
Go. And Harlan.
You don't even want to know.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah? That good?
5.
Oh, okay. The other one. Y'all should be able to see some stuff now.
Oh, those are extra things that I don't like.
First up is Pristis, who
Okay, all
who
right.
right away
Nice.
pulls the lever
Hmm?
that opens the compartment with the body in it and dives into it and closes the shut over his head.
I love him. Good survival instincts.
No! You coward!
Love it.
Next up, Zen, this creature is going to run up and
Oh no.
Oh, no.
strike at you.
Arnar.
Arnar.
Question: how high up are we in the cart? I guess. I don't know.
You are 11 feet up.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Okay, so it has to
it
like
has to climb
climb.
up to get to us.
It
Okay. Cool.
It climbs up, and actually, what it does, Zen, is it attempts to grab you and pull you.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So
Obviously, I don't want that to happen.
so up to you. I think I know what you're going to go with, but make a contested athletics check, or if you prefer, dexterity.
No, it's gonna be athletics.
Acrobatics, rather, yeah.
A dirty 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with dirty 20.
Let's go,
Good grade.
Ayo.
Nice.
This is gonna be a 15. So it is unsuccessful in this attempt to pull you.
Down, ghoul.
It tries to grab hold of you. You're able to either push it off or shake free. But it's just perched here on the corner of the cart. Next is Kit Clever Clean.
Oh my god.
Dragon Slayer.
He better kill every single one of these guys.
Pulls out a weapon and it's made of paper.
He's a toothpick.
Oh, no.
Toothpick.
Kit is going to.
Yeah, Kit.
What is Kit gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
Oh, Kit.
I'm dying
You
to know
poor
what Kit
soul.
is.
He's gonna save the day.
Kit's gonna go up into the Kit. Gets up there from their seat, jumps to the middle of the cart, and pulls their sword out. And you see this incredible sword. It's got these amazing designs on it. It is a very impressive sword. Kit takes a moment to enjoy how impressive the sword is,
Good for them.
and then Kit throws this sword
Kit, what?
at this creature that is perched on the side.
My guy.
Not a good look, man.
Baby. Baby, why?
Okay, maybe they're gonna die. Just kidding.
Yeah.
And that is gonna
They might need to be safe.
Yeah.
Oh, they hit.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon
Kid
Slayer.
the Dragon Slayer.
All right, let's not get carried away.
Have you slain 60 dragons?
Of the
They-
people here,
Of the people.
who has slain 60 dragons?
Me.
And that's gonna do
Yeah.
One hit kill. Come on.
one hit kill, maybe.
Ooh.
Happen. This sword is very well crafted,
Mm-hmm.
and Kit, even in this sort of very evidently not skillful way, is chucking this sword. It does sink deep into the front of this creature as it takes a heap of damage.
Nice.
Wow.
Takes 12 damage from that sword throw.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay, Kit.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he's Iron Light, obviously.
Obviously.
It's really
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Next up, Birdie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. Ooh, if I can, there's a lot of people around. If I can go towards the one that's like trying to get up the cart and get my buddy Zen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna pull out my rapier, which I mean I pulled it out before, but now that we're all in like close proximity, you can see it's like a very like beat up weapon, but the hilt is she's hand painted it with all these like flowers and things all around it.
Okay.
But it's like chipping in some places and it's a little dented and beat up and there's something that suspiciously looks like blood on it, but like it's probably not blood. I was gonna take it out and head towards this guy and try and slash
Okay.
at its neck.
Okay, make an attack roll. And if you do get to apply sneak attack since you are adjacent. If you
Oh,
land
nice.
it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotta hit first, I
You
guess.
gotta hit, yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's good. That's gonna be I can do math. A 23.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Oh boy, now I gotta find dice. Okay. 18. That's gonna be 21.
21 points of damage.
Damn it.
Crap.
You obliterate this creature.
And
How do you strike it? Where are you going for?
I'm going directly for the neck, just straight through, and then cutting out the side with my rapier.
You clear this thing's head clean off, and even to the point where the parts of it that are still holding onto the cart
Mhm.
fall limp on the
Oh,
side of this
boy.
thing. Its head flies off, but its body is still kind of loosely hanging there from where it
Yeah.
had its claws dug into the side.
As I do that, I want to, like, with my blade still extended in this body, my head whips over to this main guy, and for a second my eye like flashes white, and these like ghostly wisps start kind of forming around me, and they cast out into the giant one. I'm gonna cast whale, or not cast. I'm gonna do Whales of the Grave.
Hell yeah. How much? And is that an attack roll?
I think it
I think it just happens.
hits.
Yeah,
It just hits.
So cool.
Oh.
And
Phantom Rogues.
So
man.
then
So
I-
sick.
That's awesome.
he takes half my sneak attack dice rounded up.
Hell yeah.
And that's gonna be
Roll
that
that
was
damage.
double sixes. So he's gonna
go.
take 12 necrotic damage as these like ghostly forms just kind of suck into him.
Kit who?
Ooh.
You do notice as these undead
Abominations.
the actual whales though that you're sending over, what does it look like?
It's like the fog in the morning over like a lake is like kind of how it looks as it kind of extends from her, specifically from her eye mostly.
Okay, yeah. As this pours out of your eye, you do notice that even though it flies into this thing and goes into its ears and its eyes and seems to drain some of the life from it, it doesn't seem to break its stride.
Oh man.
Does not affect it quite as much as you might have hoped.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I
your
think I'm
turn?
gonna take that. That's my turn.
That's
Yeah.
your turn. Pretty good turn. This one is climbing up, and it's gonna try and grab 80. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Maybe she'll leave her ascot behind.
Hey.
Sorry.
The ascot competitiveness.
I
man.
mean,
I wasn't expecting it.
Man.
it's a thief, always a thief.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh no. I really feel bad. I didn't mean that.
Well, it rolled super low, but
Oh.
but so did she.
BB Boral.
80 still struck from this theft of her book that she's put all this work into by the soldiers. Not at all remotely ready for this to be happening. This thing climbs up over the side of this cart, grabs her and pulls her off the cart and throws her down onto the ground.
No.
She's having a bad day.
Sure is, man. This is not good. This is not good for 80. Oh boy, it's so bad for her. It is her turn,
Man.
so she's going to use half her movement to get up from being prone.
No.
And then she's going to use her as she scrambles to her feet. There's one right next to her. There's the one on the cart above her. She's going to use her action to disengage,
Mhm.
Okay.
and then she's going to. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, she's gonna just run around to the other side of the cart and try and like start to like get up to wherever it is seated. Whew, yeah, that's scary for me. Okay. Next up, Wilkes, what are you doing?
Hey.
Ew.
All right. So, seeing that these things are starting to climb up on to our cart and pull us off, and I see this one get killed very effectively. I have my bow out and I was ready to shoot that one, but I train over to the next one that pulled 80, right?
Mhm.
80 off, and I'm gonna try and shoot that one. So the one that's on the cart, kind of like
Yeah,
right there.
on the
So
corner
I'm
of the
gonna
cart there.
pull the bow back, and as I do, those little pieces of bark that you've kind of seen, and like just kind of, if you really paid attention, they like move around. You see, as I pull the arrow, some of those pieces of bark kind of travel down my arm and onto the arrow, and kind of like attach to it. And I will
So cool.
shoot an arrow.
Okay, make that attack roll.
All right. I add things. Yeah, that's really good. 23.
23 will hit
Okay.
for sure.
So, as I loose the arrow, probably can't see it because it's so fast, but as the arrow is about to make contact, those little pieces of bark move their way up to the front of the arrow and almost make it like a bludgeoning weapon. And I'm going to do damage, but I'm also going to need a strength saving throw.
Okay, it's gonna make a strength save.
It does take 8 points of piercing damage from the arrow.
8 points
And then
damage.
let me
Nice.
know the...
It rolled a 9.
Yeah.
That.
So as the arrow impacts, those pieces of bark almost act as like a ram, and it pushes it 15 feet.
Yeah.
off the cart.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Flies back and like knocks its head on the base of the bushes very far away from the cart.
Yeah, and
Hell
can I see the rest of them, or are they hidden from the wall of the cart? Or if
You
I
can
stand
see
up,
them. If you're standing, yeah, you can peek over.
seeing 80 maybe running over this way, I'm going to aim at the one that's on the northern side of the cart, thinking that might be the closest one that might jump up next. I'm going to shoot another arrow at that one.
Okay.
So I have extra attack, I believe, as a ranger.
Nice. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right.
Attack number 2.
Okay.
Okay. 18 plus.
That'll
8.
hit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That is max damage. So that is 11 points of piercing to that one.
Nice.
Okay. 11 points. Nice. Very good.
And bonus action.
Okay.
I might as well, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
look to the one.
Do it all.
Go nuts.
I'm gonna look to the one that seems to be like the leader, or the one that screeched originally with the pupils and intelligence and whatever.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna like raise my hand towards it, and as I do, you see some of those pieces of bark almost fling off and like go towards it and connect to it, and I feel like a connection to it as I cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the big boy.
And big boy.
And that is my turn. I think I like where I'm at right now. I can see everything like pretty well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no real obscured anything. If they were to make attacks, like ranged attacks at you, I'd give them probably cover. You guys would have cover on board the cart, but you can all see everything from the cart.
Cool. I won't use my movement then. That's my turn.
Okay.
Believe.
Next up is Everett, who somewhat begrudgingly, like from his sort of relaxed position, stands up and, like a feather, just somersaults over the cart. And
Okay.
and very like running water just makes his way to this creature on the north side here, and he's gonna make an attack. He hits. He whips out this sword of lightning fast and strikes this creature. And if I'm reading, let me make sure I know what I'm saying on this. He has advantage. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's also going to get his sneak attack in addition.
A rogue boy.
Rogi boy. Yeah,
Love
this
a good
creature is, as the sword flashes out from its sheath, it's cut clean in half. The top half of it is just completely severed from the other half of it.
We got a good group of people traveling with us.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking. No, I'm so sorry.
I just respect the sound. Okay. And then, let me see. Does he have? He does. But how much movement does he have? He's just going to move after doing that. He's going to dart backward around here to stand in front of 80. And then...
He's not a jerk.
No one on the cart's a jerk.
No, everybody here...
We don't know that.
Everybody here is chill, man. Yeah, and then from he's just slashed with his sword. He whips around to the side with 80, and you see from his left hand a contraption springs out from his bracer, a little crossbow that then fires a bolt.
That's super cool.
That is cool. Love
He
that.
is coming in clutch. I like this
And
guy.
that is gonna do. How much HP does this thing have left?
New hot boy?
New hot
Oh,
boy.
new hot boy.
Is that?
New hot boy just dropped.
I mean,
This was the one. Yes, that's that one.
Is he shooting the one that I shot off the cart?
He is.
Okay.
Yeah. This thing takes this bolt, and it is like barely on its feet,
Nice.
as this bolt cuts right into its throat. And if it were a living creature, it might be dead from that, but it is not.
man.
Okay. Oxygen is going to stand over top of this place where both Pristis and this other dying guy are hiding, and
gosh.
he is just going to use his action to defend that place. And then it's another monster coming at you.
No.
This thing saw its accomplice get totally destroyed by Zen, so it's going to try and grab Kit.
Oh.
To be clear, Kit did the destruction.
Oh, that's true.
That's
That
true.
is true.
Would it grab you then?
I feel like better odds.
I mean, I don't like its
Please
chances,
come
but that's
for
just
me.
so.
I'll survive.
It does grab Kit and
Oh,
pull them
Kit.
from the cart,
No.
throw them onto the ground.
Oh my god. Do we have to rescue this kid?
Fine.
Do whatever y'all
As,
want.
as Kit very proudly still standing, kind of amazed that they were able to throw the sword into the other
Oh,
one.
man.
Doesn't even notice this thing as it grabs them and pulls them over the side of this thing.
And they're gonna die.
And Zen, what are you doing?
Yeah. So the body of that one is still right in front of me, right?
Yes, yeah.
Can I would like to go towards the main one, but can I grab the sword as I do it?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Ooh.
sweet. I want to like take the sword out of the body and jump off the cart.
Okay, you are able
Oh.
to do that.
Sweet. As
I'll
I'm
say it's free action to pull the sword. It's a dead. There's no resistance in that body anymore. As
Sweet.
the rest
Fair.
of it like falls off of the cart as you do this.
I mean, I know things are happening fast here, but do I want to use this sword as I'm holding it, or do I want to just like sheath it? And
Make
use my
an
weapon?
Arcana check.
Sure. Nat 1.
The kid.
Seems like a cool sword.
It sure does seem like a cool sword. I'm gonna, as I'm running, use my bonus action to cast Vow of Enmity.
Okay.
So I sort of like mutter under my breath, no one can hear me, a dark vow against this creature that I can see.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
And I will now use my advantage and attack him twice.
Get it.
Hell
With
yeah.
this cool sword.
Okay.
Yes.
Gee.
It's okay. It's okay.
An
It's okay.
11 on the first
An 11. That does not hit.
with advantage.
Dang.
Okay, and that 20 on the second.
Nice.
Yes, let's
Crit,
go.
crit, crit,
Crit.
Yeah.
Make a crit.
You know what
and
that
so,
means.
yes, the way we do crits here is you automatically do the full dice damage plus your
Modifiers,
modifier.
right?
Sweet. What is the
And
damage?
And then you roll for the additional damage. So this is effectively it's a short sword plus 1. Yes,
Yeah.
Russ?
Wait, well, yeah.
If it's a traditional iron like sword,
Yeah.
then yes, that is This is a short sword plus 1, which is a d6 plus 1. Correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
Yeah, I think you
7
add.
plus your modifier.
Okay, plus 4.
Also, if it is, you would also add it to. You would add a +1 to your rolls, I think, right?
Oh, that's true.
So would
Was
a
it
12?
12?
No.
what
Okay.
oh,
No.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
you're still.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I will.
And then did you roll your crit on top of that? Yeah. So give me that crit.
Yeah.
Do I add again or
So
no?
you don't add your modifier the second time.
2.
Too. Okay. So
12. No, 13.
13.
13?
Yeah, 13 damage. Big hit.
No one.
I'll go ahead and throw on a divine smite as well.
Oh.
I bet you will. And you're critting on that as well, so you can just go for it.
Nice.
All right. Oh, so just
Oh.
solidly 16.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that's an extra 16 damage.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
Amazing.
Man, oh man.
Oh, radiant damage.
But wait, how much do you roll for it?
You rolled 2d8.
So it's 16 plus the roll.
Yeah, plus
So you
the
roll
actual
too,
roll.
yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah, Paladins
Oh my God.
Strong in our
In our yeah, paladins do be strong.
So 26
Gosh.
okay.
total.
This is pretty incredible
Plus the
stuff.
13.
Let's
so that's
go.
39.
39 points
Total.
of damage total.
Nice.
You take this vow of enmity, you channel your rage, which is very, very deep seated. You all see a moment of Zen, who's pretty chill for the most part on the whole. You see a sort of strength in his step and design in his purpose as he cleaves this short sword into this creature, and it is still standing, but
Wow.
barely. This thing, as this cut pulls into it, and this divine light is singeing it and tearing away at these cuts that have been put into it. It looks very bad.
No. Turn.
Nice,
Yeah, very good turn.
nice.
It's a
Let's
very good
go.
So seeing Kit on the ground, this southwestern ghoul has a moment where it considers that, but then it's sort of higher up in this chain of command is struck by Zen. It's gonna run around to attack.
Oh no.
Attacks.
You take a hit, right?
Yeah, you're okay.
You're probably gonna be fine, man. Okay. I think I know what your armor class is. 15. That does not hit.
Nice.
Nice.
And then
Sorry.
that's going to be a 23.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Maybe double check your
check
numbers.
AC.
Yeah. Might
I
not.
actually have a 47 AC. Weird. I don't know. That's what it says, though.
Yeah, it's on your sheet if you want to check.
So it scrambles over to you, sort of barely keeping its uprightness in this almost like simian posture.
Ooh.
And it first it takes a snap at you with its jaws, and you're able to. It actually makes contact, but it just like its teeth practically fall out from being unable to penetrate your armor. But then it pulls up a claw attack that just gets you across the face, and you take 12 points of damage. And please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Is it against poison?
It is not.
Dang it!
Oh, yeah.
That dwarvish
Yeah,
resistance.
respect.
Wait, are you going to have like a cool scar like your friend now?
Buddy!
Scar buddies.
Yeah!
Twinsies.
14.
14. Okay, for a moment as this claw hits your face, you feel the muscles in your face begin to tense up, but you're able to just muscle through it, and you are not paralyzed.
What?
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, in front of the big.
In front of the big boy.
Right in front of the big boy.
The big boy. Yeah, quite the big boy. Okay. I don't know.
It's mirroring.
It's the
It's
heat.
mirroring.
We're all mirroring each
Thank you guys
other.
so much for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week. Okay, next up,
We're not done though, so keep listening.
another Christian. True. That was a
It
false.
was a joke. It was a joke. A joke.
That was a joke.
Kidding.
This creature's gonna head over and it's going to attack Kit. This thing that just barely.
No.
It's got this bolt in its jaw, and it's sort of barely standing from the. It's got an arrow in it from our boy Wilkes, and a bolt from Everett.
Oh, okay.
Buddy,
But
get up.
it's going to make an attack at advantage because Kit is prone.
No.
This kid is gonna die.
Probably.
Not the dragon slayer.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
It was not a crit, so there is that.
I don't like that phrasing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll its second attack as well.
I'm gonna ruin the thing I wanted to do. Because I have to go save their stupid.
It's that 5 initiative, baby. Okay, so that is gonna be. Okay, they rolled really low on that, so that's good. They take 4 damage as it bites into. It just gets its head between where the cloak is and where the pauldron is, just right into the clavicle. It just takes a big bite, and you hear Kit howl with pain. And Russell laughs.
I'm a little shit.
Laughing at other
guy.
people's pain.
That's my job.
You don't deserve to wear that goddamn.
On a whole freaking action.
And so they take
Good.
12 points of damage total. That's pretty good. But then they're going to make their con save here.
Wait, guys, this guy, they're gonna save us all.
That's right.
I believe in them.
They
With or
might
without?
not have the chance.
Okay, and they do save from being paralyzed. So they're
Yeah.
so you hear them just go, ah! But they are still screaming. The screaming has not ceased.
Okay.
Buddy.
And next it is the big boy.
Not the big boy.
No.
Do your best.
I'm gonna need Zen to make another Constitution saving throw.
Con baby.
Is this one against poison?
This is. It is.
20.
Oh,
It's poison.
it also is against poison.
Oh, I have advantage.
So
But,
yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
W20,
gonna roll.
you
Yeah,
can't-
just do it anyway.
yeah.
If you rolled 2 nat 20s, that would have been insane.
That would be
It dies if that
Yeah,
happens.
spontaneously combust.
It reverses
That's a
the
no
poison
for-
effect. And
So as you guys have been cruising along this lovely trail of corpses, everybody's noticed this horrible stench, but you haven't really noticed it at all because this thing it doesn't bother you, it doesn't affect you one bit, and it is then gonna make some attacks against you, despite its failure. in
You'll be
that.
okay.
You're fine.
tanky,
I'll be fine.
tanky.
There's gonna be an 18 to hit.
No.
Nice. Let's go.
Mm.
Some jealousy over here.
Maybe just a little bit because that would have been crazy.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
And that will hit.
That hits. Okay.
Oh man.
Mm.
And then it has one more that I'm gonna make.
No.
That's a 22.
No.
That will also hit.
Okay.
I think it missed.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah.
You said your AC's 29, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think we saw that.
So this is the hardest part of DMing is math. Truly, what did I just do? So 14, and then the second hit is going to be 9 points of damage, and then I'm going to need another Constitution saving throw for both of those hits.
Is it versus poison?
It is not. This one is not. The stench doesn't bother you, but the claws are something else.
God damn. Okay, the first one is going to be a 17.
17.
No, an
okay.
18. Sorry.
18.
Math.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be a 15.
15.
Nice.
Beats it.
Hey,
You're not paralyzed.
go.
As this thing, it claws into you, but you're still just like facing it down with your vow of enmity.
With like a lot of blood coming out.
yeah.
You're fine. You're fine. Right.
Like, Zen's armor is red now.
Okay.
It's a good color on you.
Ooh.
Harlan!
Wait,
Are we
It's your
more
turn.
ghouls that you want to have go
Okay.
before?
Yeah, are you sure you don't?
Anybody else joining?
So, I have a couple questions real fast.
Wizards.
So,
Wizards in their questions.
I will remember that. All right, so the ghoulie that is like on the cart in front of Kit is a body, right? It got dead, or is it?
No, that
still,
one's alive.
It's still. Oh, okay.
That one's alive.
Still. Ugh. That makes one kind of harder. All right. So I'm going to keep. Okay, and then also my second question was the little thing that Prestus went to go hide in,
Yeah.
like where. So is that right after Lucy and before the interior of the cart, or is it technically in the interior
It's
of the cart?
Inside the cart. It's
It
like
is-
a below compartment of the cart.
It is. So it's just inside the cart and then
Yes.
getting out. Understood. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to keep Shoko behind me while he's still invisible. Like he's holding my hand, so I'm hoping he follows me with what I do very quickly.
Okay.
And I'm going to skirt around the person in front of me who is that Oxian?
Oxian is, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Between
so
you and Kit? you
I'm
mean?
going to skirt around him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to get right up in the face of the ghoulie,
Okay.
and I'm going to make my bird whistle, and I'm going to cast Gust.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm
Bird
gonna try
whistle.
to blow it, and I'm gonna try to angle it so that it lands 5 feet, so that it doesn't land right on top of
Okay.
Kit, like
Oh,
next to
boy.
them. But
Okay.
not,
Do you
but-
want to be like there then to do in
And then you could go the yeah.
an
And then with,
angle
like, over
kind
here,
of
maybe.
like
Yeah,
pushing
yeah,
it this
yeah,
way?
yeah, at an angle if possible.
Okay,
Yes, yes. To blow them just away so that they can. I'm trying to give them a path back into the cart begrudgingly. So the ghoulie zombie has to make a strength saving throw. DC 14.
Throw. Okay.
Yeah, I break out the bird whistle, both my hands again, and I let the gust go.
Okay. It fails. How far does it travel?
It goes 5 whole feet.
Feet.
Whoa.
Nice.
Boo, boo, boo.
As this thing comically waggles its claws in the air as it falls backward off of the cart.
And then I'm gonna move move a little farther forward and peek my head out just for a second. And if you'll let me, I'll be like, get back in the cart. And
I'll allow it.
I don't even want a response. I'm not paying attention to them. I just said it because I'm obligated to. That's the vibe I'm giving.
Nice.
And I'm going to see, I think I still have like a fair amount of my movement left.
Mhm.
I'm going to see if I can squeeze through like underneath Wilk's armpit again. And I want to get out.
You're able to?
I want to get out to Lucy.
Okay.
And you said the really interesting little trinket that Prestis didn't want to sell to
No.
didn't want to sell to Zen was in the shoulder blades of Lucy.
It is.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it closed right now?
It is.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action just to see what it might take to open it?
Sure. Yeah, make a...
Like just to check it out.
That's insane.
Make a...
Of course.
An investigation check or an arcana check?
Investigation or Arcana?
Yeah.
Am I better at? I'm gonna do Arcana for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that's good.
Oh,
That's really good.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 24.
24.
Nice.
Total.
Okay. You, from what you were able to gather from watching before, Priscus did a very complex maneuver to make this machine spit out the piece of it that even let Zen look into this thing.
Did it seem arcane? Like from my Arcana check, did it seem like it was magical to open it?
It did not. It did not seem... Actually, it did. I will say, actually.
Okay.
You understand from this that this being that is Lucy is in some way bound to Pristis. That the way that he interacted with it was not just mechanical, but also there's some kind of magical connection there.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am, and at the first opportunity, it'll have to be my next turn because I don't have another action. But I'm staying right on Lucy, and I'm looking at the mechanism part that I know opens.
I'm going to say with that Arcana check
Yeah.
and with your profession,
Yeah.
you would know
Yeah.
that Pristis probably has an item that he wears that bonds him to Lucy.
Do I? Okay. I have a nice little spell, and this spell can unlock certain things. Do I feel like with my Arcana check of a 24, if I were to cast said spell upon Lucy, would it open the mechanism? Should I read the spell?
No. You get the sense this is not a lock, really, at all.
So
Like, this is, like, Lucy is a being to which Pristis is connected, and within that being, this key is held. So it's not locked behind a lock, it's inside of Lucy.
Lucy is the gel.
Profound
But
stuff.
I get the feeling that I get the feeling that there might be an item on Prestis that would do that.
That is part of his connection to Lucy.
Kill Preston.
Kill.
With that
New
thought
mission.
in my mind, the gears turning in my brain. Shoka's still invisible, still behind me. I'm gonna stay on the mechanical mule.
Okay. Next up is Shoka, who, yes, is just going to like keep in lockstep with you unless you tell him to do something else. Next is the guy who was recently revived. He's not going to do anything. That one's dead. Moving on. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Next up is Kit.
Oh,
Kit's going to
gosh.
use half of their movement to get up.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah. Listen to what I said.
Get your butt in here.
Please.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, Kit. Oof. Kit's gonna use their action to disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Gonna
choice.
climb gonna follow instructions and climb aboard the cart.
They better.
And that's probably all of their movement because it used half to get up, and then this would be double. Maybe they could go there, and then that's gonna be their turn.
Mhm.
Although they are looking around for their sword as they climb up and they
Ooh.
clutch their various wounds given to them by these beasties. Birdie, what you doing?
Oh boy. Is Lucy taller than the scary guy by Zen?
Yes.
Amazing. Perfect. I'm going to run up Lucy and jump off her head, and I want to try and land like sword out and down on
Okay.
the tall guy,
That's
if
cool.
possible.
So
Make an
cool.
acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you succeed on this acrobatics check, I'll give you advantage on the attack roll.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's gonna be gosh, guys, I can do math. 21.
Ooh.
Harlan, you are considering this this lock or lack thereof. And as you look, like a gust of wind past your shoulder, Birdie traverses the neck and head of Lucy here and somersaults over to attack this creature. Make your attack
Yes.
roll at advantage.
Okay.
Who are these people?
I told you I was capable. Ooh, I'm so glad there was advantage. That's a 16.
16 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then I get sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Amazing.
Yes, indeedy.
Oh my god, that was not a great roll. That's gonna be 10 points of damage total.
Okay.
On that tall guy.
On the tall guy.
Was there sneak attack? Sorry, I was.
That was
That
sneak
was-
attack.
that was
I
with
rolled
sneak attack.
I rolled a couple ones.
It's okay.
Yeah,
So-
that'll happen.
Was not great.
In spite of it not being that great of a roll,
Did I kill a monster?
You did. as you somersault over Zen's head and his very red armor, you plunge your rapier, your decorated and slightly
Flowered.
weathered rapier into this creature, into their head, into their neck. What would
Yeah,
you prefer?
right, directly center of head.
Nice.
And as it's mid, and it crumbles to the ground.
Nice.
And as this thing falls and the somewhat sentient light fades from its eyes, the other creatures around watch as their leader has fallen. And you see a panic arise, and they are all going to try to scramble away. This one,
Oh.
Zen, is right next to you if you want to take an attack of opportunity.
Get it.
14. Oh, no, 15.
15 will hit.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
8. 8 total damage.
8 total damage. You do not kill it, but you do severely wound this thing as it scrambles away from you. And I'm gonna say, if it's all right with everybody at the table here, that's
Yeah.
gonna be the end of initiative of our combat encounter
Okay.
here. As these ghouls scramble once again into the one in the north literally throws itself into the water, and the rest of them are running off into the underbrush.
Good riddance.
That was fun.
Birdie,
Yeah.
who are you?
I'm Birdie.
No, I know that. You just jumped off of like a horse's head, and you see
Yeah.
what you did, right?
No, it just seems like the best way to go, honestly, because, Lucy's pretty tall.
Yeah. Where's Prestus?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like scramble around to I want to find this guy.
Is it over? You hear from beneath.
Yeah, here you coward. And as soon as he shows his face, I'm gonna grab him by his
Ah!
And while I'm grabbing him,
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I already before I was waiting for him to peek his head around, so I'd already done some quick again, look almost like sort of like I'm playing Cat's Cradle but with no string, and then twisted my fingers, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I would like to try to find the thing that I know that I feel connects him to Lucy while I'm shaking him and going,
Oh, like pat him
"You
down.
coward!"
Okay. I'm gonna say make a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy.
This is a stray roll. All right.
Yes, yeah. It is
Okay.
just a straight roll.
Okay, actually. Okay.
You got this.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't say that in the microphone though.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter to me.
There it is.
That's a 10 total. Yeah, what's going on? What are we doing? What are we
So,
thinking?
what are you
We're
doing with this
getting
mage
kicked out.
hand as it goes?
I just wanted to like reach into one of his pockets. I was going to try and figure out which one had the thing in it.
Okay. He's wearing a robe, so it's got like
Sure.
2 pockets on the sides and a breast pocket. Are you
Okay.
going for one of the side pockets?
Yeah.
Okay, you are able to pluck something.
Cool.
What did you roll again?
I rolled a 10.
10.
With that crappy dice in my tray.
Oh,
Get that
man.
dice out of my sight.
Ooh.
You can use one of mine if you want. They roll better than you.
No. I
Boy.
don't want your pity dice. What's going to happen? I'm excited, actually.
You do pluck an item.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be a quill with some black ink upon the tip of it.
I'm like shaking him. I see the mage hand like rise behind him with this quill. And I'm like, ugh, and I put it back and I'm just like, what were you? You were going to leave us all to die? What did you think was going to happen when the zombie ghoul things finally ate everybody? They were going to climb inside here and eat you next.
My dear, I have survived many years longer than you, and I will not take instruction from you on how best to do so.
Okay, you don't know how old I am.
And he
That's
straightens
big.
his robe briskly.
Ooh, you ever fought anything?
Why, yes. I'm quite capable. I don't know if you heard my tale of heroism earlier, but...
You have tales of heroism?
yes, I have fended off many pirates and brigands in my life, as well as braved undead tombs. So this is not at all at odds with the way that I have persisted this long.
Is he giving me the same vibe as Kit when he says this?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not going to roll in your tray.
No way.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
No way.
He is completely fucking true. This is straight up honesty.
This guy's a
my
badass.
That makes me dislike him even more because it means that he's actually been through shit and he decided to leave us to die anyway. So I'm just gonna like throw him back into the little divot on top of the other guy, shove him, be like, God, you suck.
He nimbly catches himself before falling into the pit. And
Well, you're fortunate that you have already been paid for aboard my vessel. But I do not appreciate that kind of talk, and neither does Lucy.
and he returns to his reins at the front of the.
And his mother looks spineless. Like,
Everybody gets back aboard. Kit is clutching their throat and abdomen as they bleed. Hey, has anybody seen my sword anywhere?
sword? You had a sword?
Yeah, I have a sword. It's a really cool sword, and I totally kicked ass with it just now. So I would really, if anybody's seen it, it should have been in the body of that thing over there, but I don't see it.
I make eye contact with Zen.
I'm holding it.
I was about to be like,
But I just ignore this whole thing. I want to go sit down next to 80.
Okay.
Are you okay?
That's never happened to me before. And is that what it's like out here?
It's what it's like out here.
I mean, I've traveled a bit, but I've never seen creatures like that.
You know, you will again, probably. It seems like that's kind of the way it's going, but I'm sorry about your book.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry for reminding you about your book. I thought I had, maybe like, just because I know that was probably pretty tough on you, I'm going to get out my journal, which is actually similarly to her book, very ink stained through like half of it, like rumpled pages and just like, seems like a lot of notes have been taken. And I'm going to hand it to her. I thought maybe maybe this could help. I mean, and I hope you didn't think I was asking you, like, because I didn't like what you're doing earlier. I just think it's, important to question, like, what you're writing down.
Yes, of course.
So I do send you this, like, I give you this, hoping that you'll keep writing.
I couldn't possibly take this.
I mean, it would be really rude of you not to.
But I can see the amount of work you've put into this. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Please take it.
All right. I promise you. This one, I'll hold on to.
You don't be telling people like that. I mean, protect it.
I will.
And, like, I sit back, a weight lifted off my shoulders.
And as this cart progresses, and Kit is narrowing their eyes at this sword on the hip of.
Fully on my lap. I am holding onto the hilt, just kind of stroking the blade.
But you can sense there's a little bit of tension because Kit has just observed this fight that took place, or has been somewhat aware of what's been going on, although mostly in a lot of pain. They don't seem to be saying anything about the sword not being in their possession as the cart progresses. You start to notice as you move past where the water was, and now there's just a complete ditch where the river is on your right as you're making your way toward Cold Crest, and the road starts to take a steep incline, and you see just at the top of this hill rows and rows of spiked wooden stakes, the makings of some makeshift towers, and many, many sets of ballista. And that is where we are going to end today's session. Thank you so much for listening.
Right.
We appreciate it, and we'll see you all next week. Goodbye, nerds.
Bye, nerds.
Hey, nerds. Thanks so much for listening. If you are enjoying Venture Forth, please follow, like, subscribe on whatever platform that you're using. And do tell your friends about us. That goes a long way. And if you want to go the extra mile, if you wouldn't mind hopping on our Patreon and subscribing there, that really does make a huge difference for us. So we really appreciate that support in whatever capacity you can give it. And until next week, goodbye, nerds.